All right, Josh, we are live, I believe, for episode 4. We're going to go over our recap. We got our fucking asses kicked last week, and it's not our fault. It's fucking Missouri's fault. Um, they ruined the ticket at 12:15. The game was over. Our tickets were cooked at 12:15. So we missed on Missouri. I missed on that was like one of my belt to ass segments. Completely whiffed on Louisville, but we did say it's okay to take SMU's side. And I had a lot of tickets with SMU, but I had Missouri with me.
Missouri was on.
Bro, it was one ticket. I had Missouri like no bullshit, John. I had like plus 17 and a half. I'm like, bro, Missouri's not losing to Texas A&M by no 17 points. Like I didn't see that one coming at all, Josh.
That game was Well, this is the thing. We got to give a caveat. I remember saying on the show, it's Connor Wegman playing. Nobody knew. This is the kind of Wegman that I was trying to bet on week 1. You know what I'm saying? So if he's going to play like this going forward, then we could take Texas A&M a little bit serious because he's dual threat. He's a big time player. So that one, you live and you learn. Louisville, I mean, that's tough for them. I mean, helmet's a shoulder pass to the left. That's to the right. Like it's about to get real hectic in Louisville.
But here's the thing with Louisville is their season is over, but they can ruin somebody else's season.
Yeah. Well, the best part about it is I'm very glad that I'm on the bye. So Louisville got to play Virginia this week, and so but it's definitely going to see because somebody was messaging Josh Pate, but they said, "Hey man, you want to talk about the fact that like SMU, Clemson, and Miami could all go undefeated, and neither of them play each other." You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff like that. So now you're looking at common opponents. So now we got to search. So it's a lot that goes into that.
No, but SMU already lost already.
Not in conference.
Well,
so it's all about where you rank that in conference. So it's gonna be.
I don't think you're losing to. I think you guys are playing bad, but I don't see anybody good enough to make you guys pay for that.
Well, Louisville got an opportunity. We'll see. That's gonna be an interesting game.
That's gonna be the game where it's just
it's at noon. If it would have been at night, remember we talked about that in the summer. If that game is at 8:00, okay, the lights is gonna be red. Papa John. Yeah. So
Papa John.
What else we got?
It's so funny that everybody was so pissed off about Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia. And those were the 3 games, John. I just couldn't do it. I just could not take Vanderbilt. I could not take Auburn or Arkansas. But I was like, that's a lot of points. And I kept asking you, Josh. I was like, yo, is Tennessee going to lose? Because I had a feeling, bro. And James Madison as well. I was like, bro, this is a classic letdown. And that spread is just too high on the road. So I wasn't pissed off that Alabama lost, that Georgia didn't cover, that Tennessee lost. I was so pissed off at Missouri. I didn't even care about the other one because I figured all of that was happening, and I told you Ole Miss is going to put belt to ass to South Carolina. They can't score, and people were
James Madison.
Yeah, I knew that spread was too high. I knew it.
The spread was crazy.
So my thing is with them, it's like, man, if we could have just mixed and matched, but it didn't matter because I had Missouri everywhere.
We felt good about Missouri. I'm gonna tell you, this is that game, and now I'm about to start preparing myself because it seems like every week there's a game that I have like, hey, this is gonna go this way, and it's completely like the Alabama Georgia game. The score, okay, yeah, that's the score, but to get to that score is not how I thought it was going.
And I just thought about it. We had Miami -2. And I said this, I was like, man, getting Miami at -2 just sounds
that's free money.
Something. But I can live with that one. And then, matter of fact, we actually got our asses kicked because
the best pick was Charlotte.
And everybody laughed at me for that one.
I laughed at
everybody.
You. And I was there live.
Everybody in the chat laughed at me about the Charlotte pick. I was like, bro, we beat ECU last year, and we're an 8.5 point dog at home to ECU. No way. With the teaser, 14 points? Absolutely not. And the coach is damn near fighting for his life. Like, no, hell no. But I knew that one. I should have put it more times. But again, it didn't fucking matter because my rotation was Syracuse, Missouri, everywhere. Syracuse held up their end of the bargain.
Syracuse held it. But then we don't even get on. We felt really good about USC. But it's Big Ten football. And if they didn't learn their lesson against Michigan.
I'm not mad that USC lost because they actually were in the game. They were leading. It just Big Ten football just kind of took over a little bit. So I'm not really mad at that one. I didn't take Minnesota's side because USC can't score. But I'm not mad at USC for losing that game. I did have them winning, but I'm not mad at how they lost. Who else? Michigan. I said Michigan. I said that game could go either way.
We weren't touching that.
But I figured Washington would beat them. Michigan can score. They can't score. They can't score.
Over time, it is what it is when you can't score. Rutgers
who scored first, and that was a sweat for me.
We sweated that game.
But sure enough, USC lost. So it didn't. USC lost, and then Miami didn't cover. So I mean, it was just
a lot of this stuff.
I didn't see any winning tickets from any capper, any show, anywhere. So it ain't just us, but we pride ourselves on trying to get ahead of it. And I tell you what, I'm not listening to Josh Pate no more. Like I stopped, but even his smart picks, like
aren't good picks, bro. He had what did he say about NC State?
No, he got lucky with that one.
He got lucky. Okay, yeah, it was 4.
5.5.
Yeah,
they won by 4. He had 5.5, but he took ECU minus 8.5, and I told you that's a done play. The ECU is not good enough to be a favorite over anybody.
Didn't he have UNLV too?
No, he had UNLV in the playoffs, and he had USC.
Well, both of those things are cooked. And he was talking about USC in the playoffs last week. You don't have to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, USC to beat Pitt. And you call that one. You said USC stinks.
Bro. Pitt's really good. And you know what's so crazy? Pitt plays Cal this week.
And
these ACC games are like that. Like that's a great game, bro.
Yeah. Where's it at?
It's at Pitt. And so Cal's gotta fly across the country.
And that equipment team's got to drive 3,000 miles to take care
of it. Penn State's already had the USC to get smoked. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. All right. So we went over a recap. We got our asses kicked. We had a bunch of tickets, like with the picks that we put out, but Missouri was damn near peer with everything. So it's just one of those, you have to live with it. NFL was just as bad. The Browns went out there and got their teeth kicked in by the Commanders. So, I mean, football is –
I found something good with NFL. I'll give it up on Thursday.
Okay. All right, so we'll start from Thursday. James Madison with the teaser 2.5 or Coastal Carolina 16.5.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
No, Thursday.
Okay. Liberty's tomorrow.
Yes, I think Liberty does play
Liberty
tomorrow.
But you said plus 16.5?
Yep.
Coastal's been playing a lot better lately. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing.
I looked it up. They can score too.
They've been playing a lot. They had, their quarterback went to NC State, so it's been taking them some time. You working on a new quarterback.
No, I thought NC State's quarterback, they got him from Coastal.
Yeah, they got him from Coastal. So Coastal had a new guy in that they've been trying to work in. So I'm interested to see.
I mean, I got what my numbers were 30%. I got Coastal 21, JMU 31. So that still covers 10.5. I mean, 15.5, 16.5. I have Coastal with a bump up of 30%, just in case they do go off. And James Madison just scores with the average. I have it 30-37. James Madison still covers. And then for worst case scenario, I have Coastal losing by 16. But I mean, they can score with them. Like I could take the over in this game. They're going to score points.
Yeah, I like the over.
Or I like all three. I like James Madison at 2.5 because they are at home. I wouldn't be against the 16.5. And I would not be against the over. I do see 56 points being scored in this game.
Easy.
I really do. I think
they both
easy.
will score in the high 20s.
Oh yeah, I got Coastal at the low end side at 21, and I got JMU at 37.
I think they can lose that game 38-28. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think the over. I think the over in this game is going to be a good play. So what do you with 7 points over 56? James Madison 2.5 or Coastal 16.5?
I think all three of those are great plays.
Me too. That's what I'm asking because I'm going to probably make 3 separate tickets.
How do I feel about the best one? If I had to rate them, James Madison plus 2, coming off a loss at home, I can't see them losing again. So that's my best. The second would be the points.
See, okay, so we'll meet in the middle. My best is Coastal 16.5, and my second is the over 56, and the worst for me is James Madison 2.5.
Okay.
Because I can see this being a 7-10. I can see this being a competitive game.
I do too. I just don't see them losing at home. But I don't like the 2, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't
if it was 3 or 3.5, it'd be a lot easier to take.
So it's
2 is hard to
teaser,
take.
It's 2.5, so it's 3. I just know. I just know it's spooky on Thursday.
I'm only picking people to win by 2.5. I'm not taking anybody to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take you minus 2.5, but I'm not taking you plus 2.5. That's
no. It is. It's James Madison minus 2.5.
Okay, I can live with that. I like that.
James
I like that.
So it's a field goal.
Yeah, that's a field goal. I like that.
All right, so you're okay with the over 56.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could come back to it. I like all 3 of them.
All 3 of them are awesome choices.
Memphis, money line, or South Florida plus 14.
I was looking at this earlier.
So I looked it up. Memphis is currently on a 3-game winning streak against South Florida. Played them last year, 59-50, 2020, 34-33, 2019, 49-10. 2016 was their last loss, 42-49.
Okay, let's start here then. What's the over with the teaser? Because it seems like all these games, I mean, the boring weather, where's this game at?
It's in South Florida.
No, sir, will not. That hurricane's on the way.
Yeah.
So that game is going to have to be –
it's over.
That's going to be – we're going to have to look that up. I wonder where this game is going to get moved to.
I think they're going to play. Oh, this game's Friday, Josh.
Okay, the game's Friday. Okay. Oh, it's a Friday game? South Florida. That's just how, you know what I'm saying? Because Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Memphis beat FSU to go get their butt kicked by Navy. I can't trust you. I don't care what you've been doing the last 2 to 3 weeks.
This is nasty. Maryland, Northwestern, I'm good.
If anything, I would just take Maryland money line.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even fiddle with that game. That's something you just take a money line and keep it moving.
It's -3.
Oh, I take Maryland minus. Maryland can score. That's the thing. Northwestern is notorious for that ticket. So whenever I see Northwestern, if they're playing somebody that I think can score, I don't understand why that game is so close. I don't understand why it's so close. And they're at home?
No, they were at home when they played Indiana.
Yeah, but where's this game at for it to be minus
Maryland?
3? And they only have them. Well, hold on. We have to come back to that one.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's interesting that they're at home.
So they're only favored. So they're only favored by 11.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, I don't know who Maryland has.
They got the quarterback from Nebraska last year.
I mean, that doesn't move my week.
He's a mobile quarterback. The thing is, though, Maryland can score points. I've seen them score on Indiana. So
Yeah.
But so to get them at that, that's why I was like, hold on, 3. That's a little low for me, even with the teaser.
It's 3.
That's interesting. But I mean, I take it. They can score points. I wouldn't put it everywhere. That's a one play, not even a full unit.
Stop it. Oh my goodness.
T, pick a team right now, T. Pick a team. We need to win. We need to win.
We got smoked. All right. Bruh. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Stop. Kentucky -7 or Vanderbilt +21 or under 53.
I just have to deal with that Vandy +21.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, the quarterback tweeting out NIL offers, they got to keep this rolling.
But
I mean, bro, Vandy can win the SEC.
But you know how I feel. But do you know how I feel about a classic big win?
Coming off a big win. But Kentucky.
Big. They beat out big win. Big win.
It's so crazy.
No way.
Before we got on the show, I listened to it was Paul Feinbaum's show, and some Alabama fan just called in, and he was losing his mind. And I literally listened to the whole 6-minute rant, bro. And so for you to say like a big, like
bro,
where's this game at? Is it home again?
Kentucky. Kentucky.
And this is low key like one of those like rivalry games that you only know about it if you like.
I mean,
this would be an interesting game. Like, I like to know the history of this game, like who been winning the last previous years.
What are you doing? Kentucky.
We told you all week. Welcome, Tiki.
Hey, we told you all week. Welcome, Tiki. Okay. So I'm looking up the history because now we're getting into conference games and stuff. I expect it to be more data out there. So why is this like this? I'm trying to find a Kentucky Vanderbilt. So last year, Kentucky won 45-28 in Vanderbilt. The year before that, Vandy won 21-24. The year prior to that, Kentucky won 34-17. Kentucky won in 2020 won 38-35. Kentucky won 38-14. So prior to this, Kentucky was kicking their teeth in. They since 2016 they were on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game winning streak. Then they lost in 2022 by 3 points, and then they picked right back up in 2023 and won by like 25.
So, I mean, we literally just told you that Kentucky's been kicking Vanderbilt's ass for the last 7 years, really. They've won one game out of the last 7 years, and you expect me to take you after you just beat Alabama. But the plus 21, is Kentucky beating anybody by 21 points?
Bruh.
And we say this every week, and it seems like these teams are beating people by. I mean, it seems like they can put
because the thing about when I watch my college football, you'll know by the first drive if you can't get your game plan established, the game's over. Like your ticket is cooked. There's nobody besides like Miami is fucking coming back, and your ticket's
Georgia.
cooked.
You know what I'm saying? Like your ticket's cooked. Get you a cash out.
You're done. So what do you think? -7, -20, or under 53?
Well, it's definitely going under. Because, I mean, they scored 40 points last week. Kentucky really can't score. And so they have – even if Kentucky's going to be in this game, it has to be in the teens, the low 20s.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. Kentucky under 53. Syracuse plus 2.5. NC State plus 11.5.
This is nasty.
Nasty, I'm good. Missouri minus 20.5. Massachusetts plus 34.5.
Missouri. And I expect
Bruh.
them to cover every bit of that fucking spread. Excuse
Bruh,
my French. Hopefully Tiki's not around.
And she can't hear you. Bro, I was looking at this. I said, this has got to be free. They got to beat them. I expect this shit to be 14-0 in the first 7 minutes of the game.
This is going to be going on my first quarter spread ticket. I expect them to be up by at least, but they have to be, it has to be, like you said, bro, 14 minutes. Both drives.
Touchdown.
It's either got to be touchdown, punt, touchdown, or punt, touchdown, punt, touchdown. I don't care how it happens, but they need to be up at least two scores.
I don't want to see nothing about punt. I want to see.
I'm talking about the other team.
No,
touchdown,
sir. UMass better not fucking
punts.
score on them. No, you got your fucking ass beat last week. So the only reason I'm putting you on this ticket because I want restitution, and it's at 12 o'clock. So I expect this shit to be covering by 12:15. No fucking. Where's this game? I think it's in UMass. Don't care if it was played in fucking. If it was played in Alaska, I swear, it may be a donation. I'm just taking Missouri.
No, absolutely not. It's not a donation. They need to go out there and beat the shit out of them. What is it? You said minus 21.5?
So 20.5. So they have to win by 21.
Bro, I don't even want to hear it. I expect Theo Weiss in the box. He was walking around with that blanket. I expect Luther Burden in the box. I expect the running back in the box.
For Luther Burden. I expect Brady
at the minimum. At the minimum. We can move on. I don't even got time for that.
I think this is my restitution for my belt to ass ticket. They better be putting belt to ass to Massachusetts. They're not even on the same level as you. All right, moving on. So far we both agree on Missouri minus 20.5. Taking our emotions out, I don't think Missouri can beat anybody else by 21, but I do think they can beat fucking Massachusetts by 21.
I mean, anybody that's playing in the MAC is probably getting smacked by them by 21.
Facts.
Unless you're Toledo. You got to watch Toledo now.
Yeah. All right. Here's the funny. This is one of my favorite ones I want to talk about. Florida, Tennessee.
Tennessee, give me every point that you have.
Bro, I feel the same. So my numbers say Tennessee minus 7 on the low end. Tennessee minus 4.9. Tennessee minus 9. Now,
when you do the points, what does it say?
What you mean?
Like how many touchdowns Tennessee is scoring the game to Florida?
So it's like 4. So it is Florida with a 30% increase. It's 24.5, and with just Tennessee 31.5.
Okay, so that's 6. That's a touchdown.
If you do Florida, your regular points, I think, are minus 30%. Is 17. Both minus 30% is 17 to 22. And if you give them both a 30% increase, it's 31 to 40.
Florida's not scoring 30 points. They're not scoring 30 points in this game.
So I think I was.
What's the normal spread in this game?
16.5 or 14.5.
Hey guys, I'm good with that one on that. You can take it with the teaser, but I'd take the normal spread. Tennessee just came off an embarrassing loss to Arkansas. They didn't score any.
It's a rivalry game now.
Yep. It's a rivalry game.
So Florida is averaging 3.5 touchdowns a game.
Florida's coming off their best win of the year.
Yeah, they made what's the name look silly.
They're coming off their best win of the year, feeling themselves. I've already seen their fans coming out of the gutter. Oh, we're 3-2. We still got our best footballs in front of us. Not like we don't know what's coming up for their schedule. I can't wait.
So
We're gonna be betting against that very soon.
So Florida's been kicking Tennessee's teeth in for the last 10 since 2017. Last year, Florida won 16-29. Tennessee the year before won that 38-33. Florida won the year before that 14-38. Florida won 19-31, 3-34, 21-47, 20-26.
Dan Mullen understood what the job was.
Dan Mullen definitely understood.
And so Billy got a win last year. But if we go back, even we laugh and joke about this, but Tennessee just had to do away with their quarterback situation last year.
Yeah.
And said they're starting the young kid, and they're just going to live with it. Last week,
I'm okay with Tennessee minus up to 10. I think they're going to beat. I think they're going to.
This game is in Tennessee, ain't it?
Yes.
There's nothing else to talk about, bro.
In Tennessee at 7:00.
They're gonna beat the dog shit out of them, bro, in front of everybody.
I think so.
This is gonna be America hasn't seen Florida since week 1, and this is a terrible game to be able to see them in.
So, are you okay with taking Florida 22.5?
Absolutely not. At home, bro. Shit, bro, coming off that loss, like, because I can already see the roller coaster. Josh Heupel got the win at Oklahoma. Came down against Arkansas. Bro, they're liable to score 48, 50 points in this game.
I think so. I think they're going to beat the shit out of them.
Bro, I think this is very similar to what Ole Miss did to South Carolina. Like, South Carolina's not bad. We're not saying that Florida's not the worst. They're getting better.
I think Tennessee's going to beat the shit out of them.
I do too. I don't think it's going to be close. I think they're going to win by like 3. I think I can see them winning by 3 scores. I don't care if that's a touchdown, 2 touchdowns and a field goal, or 3 touchdowns, but they're winning by 3 possessions.
All right, moving on. Here's the funniest one, another funny one. They're on the road again, and I looked it up. I mean, they're on a belt-to-ass streak. I want you to listen to this. I ain't going
to tell me who it is. You're going to tell me. I'm going to be able to guess it.
2023. They're in the ACC, too. I'm going over scores. 2023, which was last year, 12-17. This team lost. 2022, this team lost 45-51. 2021, this team lost 27-48. 2020, this team lost 13-37. 2019, this team lost 3-57. 2018, this team lost 3-63. 2017, this team lost 14-28. 2016, this team lost 13-35. 2015, this team lost 13-33. 2014, this team lost 30-34. 2013, they lost 7-56. 2012, they lost 13-42. 2011, they lost 28-31. 2010, they lost 10-30. 2009, they lost 3-38. 2008 was their last win, 12-7.
Is this Clemson Wake Forest? Hey, bro. I scroll right past this game because it's disgusting. They're gonna beat the dog shit out of them. And we get Clemson at what was the teaser?
14.
Oh my. Absolutely.
Okay.
Cade's playing really good, low key.
It's really 13.
I take this up to 2. I take the normal spread in this. Wake Forest is coming off a big win. This is college football.
Oh yeah, they beat NC State. Yeah,
they beat NC State, bro.
Man,
Clemson,
listen.
And Clemson didn't play good last week. I mean, they played good enough to win, but they didn't play good. It's the gospel.
I've seen Wake Forest. I've seen Wake Forest up and close when Jalen worked there, and I've seen the philosophy of that coach. They don't have the roster. They don't even recruit the same as Clemson. There's no reason they should be in this game.
I don't even know how Wake Forest recruits football. That's very intriguing.
3 stars is the ceiling there.
Oh, absolutely. You're just trying to find gems.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Like you literally, it's all about relationships.
Yeah, because you're not getting too much NIL up there.
They just now start serving beer.
All right, so we're comfortable with 13.
Yep.
All right. Georgia minus 26 or Mississippi State plus 40.
This is absolutely disgusting as well.
I think me personally, because of what Kirby Smart said, he said the fans weren't into it and they didn't have home field. I think they're gonna beat the dog shit out of this. I may put it on one ticket, but I think they're gonna beat them. I think they're gonna beat them by 40.
Why? So what he mean? What happened with the fans?
So just like remember Nick Saban last year was like, because basically you're playing like teams like Vanderbilt. They don't feel like they need to cheer hard. They're just there for a social event, and that's what happened with Georgia. They played who they play Auburn.
Auburn.
So niggas wasn't really cheering. Like they were just on their phones. Not it's just you couldn't tell they were at Georgia. There's no way you go from playing Alabama, the shit's loud as hell. Then you come home after a loss and it sounds like you're at a high school football stadium. So he was like, I'm not pleased with that. So I expect them niggas to have what's the shit with microphones out there. I mean, I expect them to put belts.
Well, they'll probably just put more students in the crowd.
No, the game was sold out. It's just that nobody gives a shit because they played Auburn. They knew they were going to beat Auburn.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take that. Well, I'll take the numbers for you. I didn't know the head coach called out. Whenever a coach calls out the fans,
Nick Saban did last year.
Yeah. It's only, but you got to have some. You got to have a national championship to be calling out fans.
Yeah, it's like Josh Pate says. That's the consequences of success. Everybody gets complacent.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing Auburn. We're going to beat them. So it's not a turned up game.
Exactly.
All right.
Start taking stuff for granted. Get him, that boy Kirby, boy.
Wisconsin, Rutgers. Wisconsin plus 8.5, Rutgers plus 4.5, or under 47.
This is all you because I scrolled right past this game. Shit. I'm not doing it.
No more. We'll come back to
Cincinnati plays somebody too that we normally bet on. I'm not touching that shit either.
Central Florida.
Yep, I'm not fucking with that.
Colorado plus 11.5, or Kansas State plus 2.5. Well,
I'm just gonna trust Deion, bro. They're not losing by 2 touchdowns. This game's at it's in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not losing by more than they're not losing by 12 at home. You not doing this shit?
Show me. I can see.
So we just go to. I didn't know we either gonna be safe or we gonna rock out with Deion. But I'm fine with the safe pick of Kansas State.
Bro, Josh.
That's okay. That's okay. Larry gonna be on here on Thursday to try to.
Josh,
Larry gonna be here on Thursday. Shit.
No, I'm not going. All summer he had this.
All summer.
All summer. I'm not.
I just want to hear the talking points.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit. I mean, I could.
Your best player on offense that was all offense was Dylan Evans. He transferred to this school and left your school.
They're not losing this game.
How many yards is Dylan Evans going for? Give me a player prop. The old running back. Because this is the thing. With him, you got to do yards and receiving. Because, you know what I'm saying, he catches the ball out the backfield. I take him for over 100 on both. I take him for 100 yards on both.
They're definitely losing if he goes over 100.
Who hitting him?
Well,
Travis can't guard everybody.
Well, for me, I'm taking Kansas State. We'll have Larry on the show on Thursday. And I'm sure
Larry going to convince shit.
No, sir. No, he's not. No, the fuck he's not. If they beat Kansas State, if Colorado beats Kansas State,
they're winning the Big 12.
Then I'll be a believer. I'll be a believer. I'm a very much a believer in Travis Hunter. Nobody can twist my words. I support Travis Hunter. Everything he's about, everything he stands for. I support Colorado and Deion, but I don't. You're not. I don't think you're. I still don't think you're a contender in the Big 12 yet, and I don't think you will be. Like if I got to be the one on the left side, if I got to be the one on the left side, then I'm cool. But I know how it go with the they call it rat poison. Everybody's starting to get back on the Colorado train, and then here comes Kansas State with a fucking baseball bat and is going to crack their skulls in and understand this is where you're at. And this is where we're at. Because I think Kansas State is a top 12 football team.
They
That
are.
Nash lost to BYU because they had a bunch of turnovers.
BYU's good though.
Travis Hunter is the real deal. Shador is the real deal. Everybody else, I think Colorado's. I think they're starting to be a good team. Are they better than Kansas State? Have they played better competition than Kansas State? No. So I'm going with Kansas State.
I think you said it right. I think Kansas State is the top 12 to 15 team in the country, and I think Colorado is more around the 25 to 30 range, and that's mainly because of Shador and Travis. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take one of them off, you drop down to like the 40s and 50s, and if you don't have either of them, you are a hundredth. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you are just. I mean, you're App State out here, and so. I'm intrigued to see this game. This is going to be the best game of the weekend for me. Well, no, because we got another game that we're going to talk about soon.
And the game's fucking 10 o'clock. I'm like, fuck.
At night?
Yes, it's at 10:15. Shaheed box touchdown.
Covered for any time. Got
him at 50. That's a big time throw, Derek Carr. Big time throw. Got Sheed at 50 yards.
Yes, sir. Took the over on yards.
What are we doing over here? Yes, sir. We're covering. She covered. We'll take that quick. Derek Carr needs 100 more yards. Travis Kelce needs one more catch. I'm covering in the first half. Quickest 125 I've ever made. Look at Lydia. Look at Lydia. I told you. I bet you she said I told you. She finna text
What's going on?
She gave me the picks. Look. I'm about to talk shit about her.
Hold on. What is Lydia talking about? Hold on. You and Lydia have private picks? Okay. Noted.
I just told her I'm talking shit about you on air as we speak. As we speak. Oh my God. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that ticket right there. What's that?
Are you in the green over there, shit?
Right. That's the first quarter. We ain't even got the first quarter yet. Sneed it.
Right. You gotta have Lydia in your pocket.
I see. Derek Carr was talking shit about the coach. Noted. Lydia said it shit. Pick for the. Oh my God. All right. So moving on from there. I'll read off the picks that we got. Oh my God. Josh on FanDuel got stuff going on over there.
Baseball, baby.
Korean baseball. All right, here's another funny one. Alabama -14 or South Carolina +28.
Alabama -14. I'm gonna take, bro. He has to win this game by 20. I feel so bad for South Carolina.
I feel like
bro.
this is
why they keep getting teams after they lose.
Bro, I feel like this is one of the funniest plays.
This game is in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, you're getting your ass beat.
And you know what's so crazy? They might show up to this game and not cheer because they expect to win. What you was just talking about.
Bro, it's going to be, boy, listen. If they don't win by 28 plus.
If this is a struggle.
Oh, Caleb DeBoer, you're going to have some answers in your office.
Bro, dude, it's going to be some, them little, bro, wherever his kids go to school, wherever his wife get her nails done and get her hair done, they're going to hear that their dad is fucking up. My dad said that your dad going to get fired. That's what they're going to be hearing all week. Over, like, bro, that job is different, bro.
Ruben, my barber said I didn't post. You don't listen anyway. If I send Ruben a ticket, he's going to add 30 other legs to it. So I just stop with him. He doesn't listen. Yo, man, you didn't send me that. I'm like, bro, because you added 70 other legs. Do the ticket I sent you, and then make another ticket with all those legs on there. All right, Josh. Ole Miss +4, LSU +10.
This game's at LSU. Ole Miss coming off a game, they get right game. I don't like this game.
I don't like it either. And Josh Pate took LSU. He said LSU.
Well,
You know how I
well
feel
then.
about it.
Well, you know what I will take? I will take the over.
Bro, I want to take the over, but they burnt us the last time. So I'm like, man.
Nah, not in this game. You're gonna have to score, and he knows it.
Yeah. Facts. Let's see. So the over unders at 57. So what you think?
With the teaser,
Yeah.
I take it. I think both score. I mean, whoever wins this game is going to score like 35, 36 points. And the other team, and out the realm of possibility for them to have, 25, 26, 27? What's that? 56. So, yeah, I definitely think this is going over 57.
So I had 30% joint. I had Ole Miss at 23.5, LSU at 30. So that's 53. With the I had it right at 54. If they both come to play, 43 to 39. But I do have Ole Miss potentially could beat LSU by 12. That's it at max. But the teaser's at 10. So what do you think? You said over?
I do. I like the over, bro.
Yeah. I need bots everywhere. All right. Here we go. Ohio State, Oregon.
You can go ahead and let them know how we feel, Chip. We talked about this game for 6 months. and I went over to the other side one time.
I'm not coming.
And then I watched them play. And since week 1, I've been back on the Ohio State side, and I haven't moved. I haven't wavered. You can give me 3 points. You can give me 6 points. You can give me 9 points. You might give me all the way up to about 12 points is where I'd feel comfortable with Ohio State. But I have no doubt in my mind that Ohio State is winning this game on Saturday.
Me either. If you want to take Oregon plus 10.5, I think that's what I have it at. I have it at if Ohio State's worst game they play. I have them winning Oregon covering by 0.9. So Oregon 30, Ohio State 29, and then just a regular with a 42-30. I think
I feel like we have to do this game differently. We have to do this game based off the defense. I think Ohio State's defense is
way. They haven't been tested though. They have not been tested.
I don't think they're going to get tested by this team that they're playing this week. I don't think Dylan Gabriel
is Will Howard going up there stinking it up.
I don't think it's going to matter what he does if they're able to run the football like I think they will.
I think they're going to be able to run the football too.
You got Judkins and that other kid. You got Jeremiah out there, bro.
When's the last time? The only problem
Mario went to Ohio State and beat Ryan Day. He kicked his teeth in.
This is one of my favorite bets. I got Ohio State all the way, bro.
Everywhere. They've already gave us a profit bonus. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Take the over on Jeremiah Smith's yards. Take the over on whichever back you choose from Ohio State, take the over. And I'm telling you right now, take Jeremiah Smith for a touchdown.
I like low key. I like Jackson. I like Jigma more than I like. I think this is a senior I come back for. I need to play game. Like I need to.
The wide receiver that came back. This is a big game for him, and he's going to be getting one-on-ones, bro. He's going to be getting one-on-ones because you have got to. The country hasn't seen Jeremiah play yet, bro. I think that's the most exciting thing for me going into this game. Everybody's seen Ryan Williams play, and that's why I'm on Ohio State, bro, because I know Jeremiah, bro. He's a big game player. If they get him the ball, I don't care if it's a smoke route. I don't give a shit if they toss it to him. This Jeremiah is scoring on Saturday.
Yeah, so I like Ohio State. I really
Love it.
I like to keep it simple. So just for countermeasures, are you okay taking Oregon plus 10.5
I
at
mean,
home?
they're at home. They're at home. And Dan Lanning is a good DC, so I'll give him that. But man, that's I'll put it in there. But man, I would not be surprised if they go over that. I wouldn't be surprised, bro, just because Ohio State has hurt. This is the thing. What you just said, they know that people are saying that. You haven't played anybody. But who has Oregon played?
Yeah, Boise, that's it.
Boise. Bro, God. The offensive linemen don't even look the same. If the running back from Boise was running behind this line, he'd run for 500 on Oregon.
Oh my God! All right, so
we can move on, bro. We love Ohio State.
Yeah, that's another one.
And you see what I'm wearing. You see what I'm wearing. I said I love Ohio State. I hate Ohio State.
All right, the next funny one is Penn State money line or USC plus 12.
USC plus 12, and also you can hear it. I'm stamping USC money line.
Oh, really?
Bruh, this Penn State's been teetering with.
That's why I say that. This is the
they've been up and down, and they might not win this game. But like I just said before that, I like USC with the points, but I will mix in some USC money lines on my tickets, just because I just think last week was eye opening for USC. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the Michigan game, that's Michigan though. That defense is really good. I feel like that Minnesota game, they left a lot on the table. They battled in the game because they could have easily just let that game go. They battled in it. This game, going into this Penn State game, playing Penn State at home, the Trojans gonna be lit, man. I like it. I like USC plus 10. And I'm mixing the money line too.
I do too. I was like, yo, what do my numbers have it at?
What time is this game?
3:30.
Man, we had a crazy 3:30 slate this past Saturday.
Yo, I really think, I think USC is going. James Franklin doesn't lose the teams in his conference not named Michigan or Ohio State. So USC and Oregon are just getting in there, so I don't really have too much data on that. But man, bro,
the only thing that gives me any apprehension about taking USC is the fact that Penn State's defense is really, really, really good. Like, they have a top 10 defense in the country. But my thing is,
so
they're inconsistent.
You okay taking Penn State money line?
Yeah, I can mix in some Penn State money lines because I'm comfortable with the plus 10. I feel like all three sides of this I feel like this is probably going to be one of the better games of the day. We got a nice slate this week.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a competitive game. I love taking teams off a loss, like either disappointing loss. And only thing that I'm gonna say this on air that I'm a little bit nervous is Penn State hasn't beat the draws off of anybody yet. And I just know how this shit works. This will be one of the games where they just beat the pants.
You think they can go on the road and beat the pants off of them? They haven't shown us that.
Football, man. It's just
dumb shit. It is. And well, this is the thing. Okay, I'll give you this. If they go do that, then this is the Penn State team that could compete with with Ohio State and Oregon in this conference. And I'd be totally fine with them being a top 7 seed in the playoff.
Then they'll turn around and tussle with Wisconsin. So
Nebraska. Yeah.
So I can see that. So that's why I'm a little bit nervous with this game. It's like, okay, man, but USC as a home dog.
Man. I like USC as the home dog. I love that shit.
Penn State 12 points better than USC?
This is the thing. every Saturday is a different Saturday. On some Saturdays, I feel like they are 12 points better than that. But not this Saturday. That's the if they would have beat Minnesota, then I'd be taking Penn State. But they didn't beat Minnesota, and so Lincoln's got to draw it up. Lincoln's hearing the whispers. They talking junk about him out there. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been all hunky dory since Caleb left. Okay. Like, bro, I like USC.
For 6, we got USC plus 12. Oh, yeah, I just got my last catch from Kelsey. My ticket just cast in the first half. Derek Carr needs, let me see. Let's see. Derek Carr. They haven't updated it yet, but he just needs 185 passing yards. He better get that. I know that much. He got 100 already. So USC plus USC plus 12.5. Ohio State plus 3.5. Alabama minus 14. Kansas State plus 2.5. Clemson minus 13. Tennessee minus 8.5. Missouri minus 21.5. Kentucky under 52. We'll go over the Coastal. So that's 8 picks with the Ole Miss. So out of those 8 picks, let's go over our favorites.
So,
what do you love the most?
Ohio State.
3. I love Ohio State. What's 1?
We off them again?
Ole Miss over 57. Ohio State. You love that one?
I like that one.
USC plus 12.5.
And I like USC plus 12.5, man.
And Alabama minus 14. Kansas State plus 2.5. Clemson minus 13.5. Tennessee minus 8.5. Missouri minus 20.5. Under 53 at Kentucky.
You said I got to pick 3, right? So I'm going to do Alabama, bro. He has to. So Alabama, USC, and Ole Miss. Oh, and Ohio State. So I got 4.
All right. So mine.
I'll take the Ole Miss out.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that game in peace.
Yeah, so Alabama,
Ohio I could put it on a ticket.
And USC.
I enjoy it. If it's an over, I'll definitely enjoy that. But I do think Missouri is going to beat the dog crap out of UMass. Kelsey just caught a pass and then flipped it, pitched it. He stayed doing that. I like the Clemson minus 13. So we're going to go. We'll go USC plus 11.5 or 12.5. So quick take. USC plus 12.5. Ohio State plus 3.5. Alabama minus 14. Clemson minus 13. Tennessee minus 8.5. Missouri minus 20.5. That's 6 teams right there. Is that Kansas State? Let me make sure that's 6 teams. Nope, that's 5. So we need one more. Let's see. Missouri 20.5. Tennessee 8.5. Clemson 13. Alabama minus 14. That's 3. Oh, Texas, Oklahoma.
Texas by every point that you have.
7.5.
Okay.
A rivalry game now. Don't care. Okay. I like it too.
Bro, if Oklahoma has showed us that they can score a little bit more points, but I don't like anybody playing against Texas that don't average more than 4 touchdowns in the game.
Yeah.
They're just gonna score, bro. They're gonna score 30 points.
Yeah, I think
you just gotta find a way to get there too.
I think Texas is gonna handle them. I really do.
Is Quinn Ewers back?
Yeah. I don't care who plays, honestly.
Well, I think Brett could have probably got the arch a little bit. That'd have been interesting.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, run the football. I mean,
They don't have
yeah,
no film on Arch too much.
yeah.
All right, fine. So I got to take one off. So I'm gonna take the Texas off and do that on another one. Oh, you like Texas?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so
Boy,
what
that
you wanna
Texas, USC, Ohio State, Alabama ticket gonna feed families this week.
take
Yep, you see
Missouri
how
off?
small it is. Texas,
So who
Alabama.
who you gonna take off?
Texas, Alabama.
Missouri's on there for number 7. Tennessee's on there. Clemson's on there. It's either going to be between Clemson, Missouri. It's going to be between Clemson and Missouri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So you got to take one off.
Take Missouri off.
Okay. All right.
Go over there and win by 18. Piss me off.
So we got Tennessee minus 8.5, Clemson minus 13, Alabama minus 14, Texas minus 7.5, Ohio State plus 3.5, USC plus 12.5. That's 6. That's a 7-point teaser, and then I'll finish up with.
This might be my favorite one of the year.
Yeah, they should cover those. But
we've trimmed a lot of fat, guys.
Yeah, a lot of fat. So, is there anybody that you like with the regular spread? You got Florida minus Tennessee minus 15.5, Clemson minus 20.
Clemson.
Georgia. Oh my God.
They far stink, man.
So
Clemson. How many we got to pick?
3.
So
Alabama
Clemson.
minus 21. Texas minus 14.
Alabama minus 21. He has to.
Okay.
And then what we get USC at?
Ohio State. You can take Ohio State money line. Ohio State 3.5.
Ohio State money line. We don't even have to talk about anything else.
USC is plus 175, and their spread is 5.5. You know, I like the 5.5 with those because Michigan was a 5.5 point underdog to USC.
I love that 5.5, bro. I love that 5.5.
All right, I'll put those. So right now we've got for our straight bets, we got Clemson minus 20. We got Alabama minus 21. We got Ohio State money line. We got USC money line. Okay. Now the last one, this 13-point teaser, because I'm gonna do this on FanDuel just to double the money. I think 50 brings home 500. With like 13 or 11 teams. Missouri minus 14.5.
Yes. Have no choice.
Tennessee minus 2.5.
Absolutely.
Clemson minus 7.
Yep.
Georgia minus 20.
Have no choice. Actually, take that one off.
Okay. Colorado plus 18.5. Kansas State plus 9.5.
Kansas State plus 9.5.
Alabama minus 8.
Absolutely.
Or South Carolina plus 34.
Alabama plus 8. Yeah, plus 8. The boy you'll get fired.
Texas 1.5.
Absolutely.
Ole Miss plus 10. LSU plus 16 or over 51.
Over 51. Wish y'all would go out there and score 50 points between the two of y'all.
Ohio State plus 9.5. The Oregon
yes,
plus,
sir.
They're not losing by no fucking 10, I'll tell you. USC plus 18 or Penn State plus 7.5 or over 35.
Well, it's going over 35.
Definitely going over 35.
It's going over because that's how USC wins is that they score points. But dang, that play, you said Ohio State, USC plus 16 and a half?
18 and a half.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think Penn State beat anybody by 17 and a half. They haven't beat UCLA by
Bowling Green.
No, they didn't beat Bowling Green, but they won.
That's what I'm saying. They can't even beat Bowling Green by 18 and a half. Why would they do that to USC?
Wisconsin, Rutgers under 53.
The normal spread is 40.
Yeah.
Yes. That's crazy, bro. 40 points in the regular game.
Louisville, I'm good off of you right now.
Yeah, we'll holler at y'all in a couple weeks.
NC State plus 18.5 for Syracuse plus 8.5.
Where's the game at?
NC State.
Leave it alone.
All right. Vanderbilt plus 28. Plus 27 or Kentucky money line.
Vanderbilt plus 28. I wish they would go out there and lose by 30 after beating Alabama.
Memphis plus 6 or South Florida plus 20.
Yeah, we can't say Memphis not gonna beat nobody by 20 because they will.
They will.
They will. We're gonna move past this one.
They better not go out there and lose to South.
Yeah.
They'll be done.
Shit, we'll skip that one.
All right, Maryland plus 3 or Northwestern plus 23.
Skip this one too.
UNLV minus 6 or Utah State plus 32 or over 51.
UNLV minus 6. They just got their ass handed to them in front of everybody. They'll get a win.
You know what? This Utah-Arizona State is very interesting.
I skipped that one.
Yeah, because you don't.
I'm not messing with that shit. The spread not right. Bro, I can't bet for Utah with Zach Wilson's little brother playing quarterback.
I think that's it. So
we need more. How many we got?
Everybody texted me that Travis Kelce got that catch. Let me see where he at. Oh my God, Josh checking his tickets. So all I'm waiting on Derek Carr.
Shivachi almost ruined the ticket.
What you mean?
Liddy said you almost ruined the ticket.
First of all, Derek Carr only has 85 passing yards. I expect him to be at 100. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, he didn't catch it. I know. When I wake up tomorrow, I better see 185 greens. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on FanDuel, and then we'll wrap it up. This is what I'm not even comfortable doing 11.5 teasers. No. Oh, well, we could do 13 or 11.5, Josh, for FanDuel for $50.
I like them both. I'll be doing them both, to be honest with you. I love how easy the teasers are.
All right, so I'm gonna do it right now, and then we'll wrap the show up. Appreciate everybody tuned in, and I'm gonna send this out too, because it's not too many teams I'm playing this week, so it should be short and straight to it. So Coastal or James Madison with a 13.5 point, or the over with a 13.5 point.
Coastal
teaser.
with the 13.
Yep. Memphis.
Yeah, with the 13.
Rutgers, Wisconsin, under with the 13.
Absolutely under.
Clemson with the 13. Missouri with the 13.
Yeah.
Alabama with the 13. Texas with the 13.
Shit, you didn't ask me about Georgia Tech.
Because I'm
shit out
scared
of Carolina.
Oh my God.
Carolina stinks.
USC or USC with the 13.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia with the 13.
Yes.
That would be they have to win by 19. They'll win by that. Ole Miss, LSU over Tennessee. We need We would Kentucky Vanderbilt. So Kentucky money line or Vanderbilt plus 26.5.
I guess we've been on the other side. We either took the plus 28. So
All right.
I'll get a Kentucky money line ticket in.
No, this is the first one. So it's either.
Oh, okay, well then I'm on the plus Vandy side. There's no way you
right.
can win like that and then go and do that.
All right, so 12,500. 50 brings back 500. 50 brings back 500 with a 12.5 per teaser. That's Coastal plus 22, Memphis plus 5, Wisconsin Rutgers under 53, Clemson to win by 8, Missouri to win by 15, Alabama to win by 9, Texas to win by 2, Ohio State not to lose by 9, USC not to lose by 17, Georgia to win by 20, LSU over 52, Tennessee minus 2, Vanderbilt plus 7. I'm going to do 13.5. Just $90 brings home 500. Or would you rather do the 50 to bring home 500 at 12.5 points?
50.
Okay. Oh my God. 49.98 brings back with this ticket. I'm going to place that right now. 50 brings back 500. Not overthinking that ticket. And then I'm going to adjust it because some of these I don't need those points. Some of these I don't really need. All right, so I'll send that FanDuel ticket out. Straight to it. There's nothing extra that needs to be said for these games right here, Josh. Yeah,
And we'll come back for the games that I skipped over. We'll get in the lab. I'll get on the phone with Ship tomorrow, Wednesday, and by Thursday we come to a synopsis on a lot of it. Who you taking tomorrow night, Ship? Liberty, FIU.
Liberty. FIU stinks.
You take
Liberty.
his 17.5. With the teaser, you could probably get him at 10.5. I just take Liberty money line is minus 800.
Liberty. It's a short week. There's no way Florida National is prepared to play.
Then
Liberty
Wednesday you got New Mexico State versus Jacksonville State.
Remember, Liberty has a 2-week bye.
Oh wow! So yeah, there you go with that.
All right, so I'll send those out. I'll holler at you, Josh.
All right, bro. Be safe. I'll let you in the morning.
Yes, sir.